Hello, welcome to the Paper Stomp. This is Tara. Today I'm working on a birthday layout, and this layout is for the Counterfeit Kit Challenge blog bingo that we have going on here at the Counterfeit Kit Challenge blog Facebook community group for the month of December. We pause our regular kitting for the month of December to give our master forgers a break, but we still like to challenge our members to do something small. And so Master Forger Ryan created a bingo card, and you can use the bingo card in any way that you would like, and I'm just marking off a square at a time. One of the squares on this card is birthday. So these are photos of my daughter Courtney on her birthday in 2017. I believe this is her 21st birthday, if I can count correctly. It wouldn't hold me to it. So I am going to show you what I have going on here. This is going to be a one-page layout. I have a mixture of Simple Stories product, which is these items. I think this is a picket fence stencil, some paper, it's a scrap from a previous layout. This is from Rosie's Studio, Freckled Fawn, and then the ephemera bits here are all from Bella Boulevard's birthday collection that came out a couple of years ago. I've got some buttons here as well, and some color cast design hearts that I just scattered all over my desk. So that's what I've got. Oh, and some Pretty Little Studios labels for journaling. So I'm going to pause, I'm going to get started, and I'll be right back. All right, let's get this party started. I'm going to move everything out of the way, and I'm going to put some stenciling on this layout. I am going to trim down all of these photos except for one down to, maybe I'm going to trim, this one's going to get trimmed down to 3x4, or no, I trimmed it down to 3x3. I'm saving one of them to be 3x4, which is the one where she's holding all of the unopened gifts, and then the others I'm going to trim down to 3x3, and then that gives me plenty of space to put all of these photos on this layout. And so I've got those photos all trimmed down to the way I want them. I know that I'm going to put that pattern paper right there, so I'm going to go ahead and use my magnets to hold that down, or to hold my stencil down. I moved the paper out of the way because I didn't want to get any stray ink on it. I'm using, I think this is Sky Blue from Pink Fresh Studios, and I'm just going to use this floral stencil to put some color on this white background. I don't want to do a bunch of mixed media for this because I know that I think there's 5 photos that there's going to be very little space. And in fact, I know that I also come back in after I glue things down, and I add a little bit more stenciling in places that you couldn't see it after I glued things down. But so far I really like this stencil. I think I've used it several times in the past couple of months. It makes me super happy. I love how it stencils, and again, I'm still not sure where it came from. I think it's from Picket Fence, but I'm not positive. Anyway, so I'm going to just kind of create a staggered effect with my photos. I do come in, I believe, and matte these photos off camera. But now I'm just going to start putting out some of this ephemera. I end up not using the Best Age Ever, and I've got a couple of Pretty Little Studios labels here that I'm going to use for journaling. That's going to be at the bottom of that floral cluster piece of ephemera that I have there, and that makes it easy for me to get some journaling on here. This layout is of her opening her gifts on her 21st birthday, and I'm going to be creating a companion page which will go live one day next week. Maybe it's a week from today, I'm not positive. And you'll get to see the companion page. It is not necessarily going to match. I'm not even using the same product. The color scheme is similar, but I'm using different product in it. So, but if you want to come back and see the second page, and it's just of her with her cake. So goal here is, like I said, to use up a lot of this ephemera that I pulled from this Bella Boulevard collection. I've hit the point of this collection that I'm not crazy about what papers or ephemera bits that I have left. I've really tried to bust this collection without a whole lot of luck. Once I get to a collection bit and piece, I decide that I have to let a friend have it. So maybe Miss Kristen will end up with more of it. I know she loved this collection, and I just hit the part where I'm not super crazy about it. So mostly at this point, I am just going through all of the ephemera that I pulled, trying to decide what I want to use and what I'm not going to use. I've put out the color cast little heart sprinkles, and now I'm going to add the title, which is just going to be Happy Birthday. These are from a Simple Stories birthday collection, the one that had unicorns and stuff on it that were it was super cute. But I ended up with 2 packs of these stickers, so trying to use them up. I think I've got 2 packs of the boy color too. Anyway, trying to get these used up. I'm using this Happy Birthday, that set that is in the kind of the aqua color, and that pattern paper, of course, also came from the same collection, and I believe that's all I have of that left. And pretty good with that right now. I decided that tag was not going to make the cut, and now I'm going to go ahead and just move things around a little bit. I tap in my fingers again, so I'm making some decisions. I wanted to use up all of those buttons. Those buttons came from a 49 Market collection, so I wanted to use those up, and I've got them all on my layout. All right, I got this layout completely finished. Off camera, of course, I glued everything down. I put the flowers and the flat ephemera hearts up on foam adhesive. Put the star wand up on foam adhesive. I added some ribbon off camera too because I felt like it needed this color. I also matted my photos in that color. And then I dug this out of a Vicki Boutin Christmas collection, the newest one from 49 Market for her age, 21. I don't do Christmas countdowns typically, so those numbers need to get used somehow, and I thought that was a great way to get started. And I did add a little bit more stenciling because, of course, I covered up a lot of my stenciling, so I wanted to make sure there was a little bit more here. So that's about it. I want to thank you for coming to my channel today. I really appreciate those of you who take the time to like, comment, and or subscribe. I will have a link down below for the Counterfeit Kit Challenge blog, as well as the Facebook community group. In January, on the 1st, Master Forger Vicki will have a new inspiration kit for us to curate a very similar kit from our stash. And I'm looking forward to seeing how all of the ladies on the team do that, because she gave us specific instructions for this particular kit, which is kind of fun. And I'd love to see you guys join us and help you use up some of your stash. I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye.